Correctly, I noticed it say somewhere the Japanese version of Splatfest is. I don't fully remember off the top of my head, but I know it. I have it somewhere. I know that post is somewhere. Oh yeah, so it looks like comparing pastries basically.
Huh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I was not expecting this bump to get that, but I mean, it's still pretty close across the board.
Yeah.
Just a 3%, like difference, really. Watch this be the one time that Fry, or be the one of the times that Fry wins, and I'm not even on her team.
Honestly, I can see that happening.
That would be the insult.
Yep.
Ay.
Yep, it would be.
Anyway, but I mean, I would still be happy for her, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, that's snazzy.
I should probably get out of my ranked mode. Throw away my ranked mode weapons.
Because there is also the inactive array that is also a pretty long title that I kind of though right now I don't think we we only have like 2 people in here, so
really
I'm not gonna try coordinating that until we actually
I'm just looking around at weapons that need shelf. Whose side you want to play in Turf War?
Righto.
A lot of snipers.
Anyway,
Sure, dually squelchers.
I'll open up the room.
Oh yeah, play of a day because I didn't play this. Yes, I didn't play this yesterday. Ring. Background. Oop, oop, oop. I guess I could have stuck with the Jet Squelcher, but that's really more my Splat Zones. One of my Splat Zones weapon. Turf War weapon. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say before? Oh yeah, so the Japanese version of this Splatfest is I lost the post, god dang it. Okay, I almost found it. Yeah, there it is. So it's a Kitanyaki versus Obanyaki and versus Ingwayaki. I probably butchered all those, so, but it's a paste. Yeah, it's pastry themed. Which I'm guessing is why they changed it for Europe and the Americas. I'm not fully sure how to pronounce those. Yeah, they look like little stuffed pastries. It looks like.
Just checking, cause like one of my old Splat League teammates like expressed interest in hopping in, like whether like we're playing a few while during their stream. Okay. All right.
This is the first time we've had a regional fest. I think in Splatoon 3 period.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Oh, and
For
okay.
sake.
Rip. Okay.
Great start.
Let's try that again.
Great start. Thank you, Nintendo, for that. Try that again. Ay, ay, ay. Might be the first Splatfest in a hot minute that I've actually been fully ambivalent.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the thing. It's just a weird comparison to make because it's very contextual, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, more so than really any of the other ones.
Yeah, I guess they really just like they just couldn't think of too, or just one of those like odd months, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, the original JP version was based on pastries, and maybe they couldn't think of well, seemingly pastries. I've never actually heard of those particular ones, which. Yeah.
Um. uh. Okay. Alright. Okay. I don't know how many people... Hold on, let me check something. Just wanna... How many people are in this one right now? Just checking, just trying to make sure that but like if we're able to like yeah, just professionalism, I swear. I am the pro. Might be able to just... They might just have another... Oh, okay. 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 Alright.
That disconnect really messed everything up.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, Jeff. Do it. We're doing it live. Ay. Anyway, let's go.
Yep.
All right. We'll just play it by ear and just see how this something goes from here. Oh
yeah.
Also, oh right. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm the host now because you
okay.
left my student.
Righto. Because I was thinking if they only had like if they were also a group of two, then like then we could just merge.
Yeah, that'd be the perfect situation, but
yeah. But they got three. So, alas.
Oh well.
We'll figure things out.
Thinking disconnect ruined everything.
Yeah, really. Right.
All time. For fist bump. I suspect probably getting the popular choice this time. And I guess it makes sense because, I mean, the fist bump in the last thing definitely help, and also of
Yeah.
the three, that's probably the one that works in the most situations that aren't, you know, formal.
Right. I mean, what do you mean you don't hug at like at a job interview?
That's just a nice thing,
Good.
yeah. Oh, I know that strat.
Okay, well I got one of them. So wipeout for one, yay. Oh no.
Barely in range that. I love how they just add a super skill as a blaster.
I mean, it just makes sense.
That's long, honestly. I thought that's a cat name for a second, but it's just... Oh, it's wearing our
God. Ran out of ink at the wrong time.
Did that work?
Ay ay ay. Ay yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Get the rust off.
Yep.
Getting that rust off.
Hides the fact it's played.
Oh, here we go. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's the way it's just walking out. That's really. Maybe I'll get that shoving license rank open, but I want something different for stuff. I don't actually have the ticket for the Echo. No, I have headphones with that one. I wonder the mechanics of how you're feeding a battle. Well, we'll be tied to one to that later.
Boot Rockin' Gang.
Hey, we got a title.
Yay.
was doing up with that.
Ah. Double teamed.
Oh no!
Oh frick!
That got you too, I take it.
Yeah. Oh frick!
Lord, yeah. I would say so. Oh, they're using the strategy I wanted to go off last match.
Ah, jeez. Ah. Bollocks.
Hi. Mini gun with
Ah!
there goes my kids boss.
Eh.
God dang it. Couldn't get them out of our base, fortunately.
It's a bit hard to see the difference. Color difference in this. Barely see like the cut difference between the orange and the green, or the neon, whatever. Eh.
It's like a very neon greenish.
Okay.
Oh, a little randos.
Okay, I'm just gonna try this out for a second.
Oh, the stamper.
Yeah, just getting the edge. I mean, the charge up is still pretty fast, and the speed is not all that bad. It's just a bit slower. Bit slower range, but still pretty fast melee. Or melee charge.
Yeah, battle time.
Right, so Righty mob. Although this does have quite the range on it.
Yeah.
Ah! Nope, that was the crab.
So we both died that fight, right? Take it.
Yeah. Okay. Ah! Okay, whatever. I got one.
Lightning. That's gonna be a problem.
Oh, frick! I just stayed there for way too long.
There's a sniper and a trio of dualies, I just realized.
Yeah, that is quite the combo. Yeah, the arms Ah! Okay. Okay.
Maybe, probably not.
Nah.
Very close though.
Closer.
Crustacean crab. Clandestine crab. I don't know why
Yeah.
I read that wrong.
Surprised it wasn't crustacean crab.
Nothing surprised me with these titles anymore.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the best way possible.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just change. Okay.
Say that.
Okay.
So honestly, with
Alright. This is good. This is a strange, like, I don't think these maps are gonna be too over Splatling, or not Splatling, Splat.
Yeah.
So going back to the old reliable mob. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Oh, look alive!
Struggling Splat Charger user. The name is just the kid with blank face.
Oh man, they got a title. Ow! Ah, well.
Nice try. Okay.
Nice.
Oh no, that is a backfire.
Oh crap! I ran out of egg twice! Ah!
What's the faster?
Oh! Why? Ah!
Trade at least, but I thought we were getting into our base, and that was the important thing.
Come on. Nice. Alright. Pretty sure we got that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Game. Nice.
63. Nice. Nice soup. Yeah.
Got the one that mattered. Or the
Makes
one
up
that
for-
really mattered.
Makes up for a few, for quite a bit. Yeah. Oh,
That was also the first one today too. And I got the shell license. Sweet.
nice.
Nico.
Woo!
Hug friend. And
Ugg
and
fiend.
Hug friend. Or fiend, yeah. Oh, I sometimes. What level stone I have? Shell. Or what we do? That's not a sniper weapon. or the jet squelchers, because those are just not. You know what? Ball point. Let's do that one. Trying to avoid the weapons that are only good in range. Yeah, I should eventually get the shotgun license up like those sniper weapons. Eventually. I haven't seen Shivers yet. Still early, but let's not have a repeat of last time, please. The sheer overwhelming number of ghosts. Not to go too long about the prequel. Hammer time! Oh god.
Oh boy, they have the two blobblubbers and a weed both coordinating both of their gangsters.
That's not good.
So I got
Okay, got the
Alright, sweet. Woo!
I lost my train of thought after getting stupid hammer.
I don't think I ever entered the train of thought. Or ever got on it.
Ever I had to say that.
Sweet.
That mine finally fulfilled its purpose at the very last second.
Yeah. Alright.
It is crazy to me how we were so convinced that Team Zombie had one of the worst popularities we've seen yet because we never encountered them. It turns out, nope, they were unpopular. Turns out we were actually the least popular team. It's just there was such an overwhelming number of ghost teams that we just always encountered them.
Yeah. It messed with my brain a bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if we've ever seen a play that popular before. I know a lot of people. I know that's the thing I like to say I see people say with stuff like that is that the Japan side skewed it. I mean, I remember people were saying that around the Flatfest for white chocolate too. Not fully sure how much I buy into that. I mean, yeah, obviously a large portion of the fan base is Japanese. So surprise, surprise, Nintendo games. But I honestly can find it. You know, maybe white chocolate is popular over there, and maybe ghosts are that much more popular. Skeletons that unpopular?
I don't know, I guess some people just didn't like bones.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. This is a really stupid point to make, but I'm gonna make it anyway. It's funny. When I was contemplating my Splatfest team and thinking of friendable the zombie characters from fiction, the majority of the ones I came up with were from things I could consider either anime or anime adjacent. So it's kind of what I was thinking. Zombie's really not unpopular in that because like, the friendly zombie is such a trope, especially in like anime and anime-ish games. I don't really. Okay.
Oh, frick!
I don't know. That was a mainly
Oh, lordy!
Oh, geez.
so many. So much going on.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna put this here. If anybody tries anything funny. Oh, that's...
Oh, frick! Bomb. Oh, gosh.
I only hit one of those. There we go.
Now, I don't want to say anything about this. Like, I didn't want to say anything, but ever since I switched to Blob Lover, we've been winning, so, just... I'm not saying anything, just saying. Yeah.
And more time.
Yeah.
And the catalog level. Oh yeah, I still have that money boost ticket going, I think. Or no, that might be... Hey. Dang it. Remembering press buttons.
I'm cool with this gear.
Yeah. Do battle. Ah, stupid shipyard. Sweet, we're not gonna be trapped in museum limbo.
Three win streak.
Versus the 2-win streak.
Bro, dog, I heard you like streaks, so here's a streak within a streak, so you can streak for you 3. Hey.
Eh.
Oh, frick!
Cool hug. I like that. Oh, and there was something behind me.
Ah! Ow!
Anybody tried to go out?
Ah!
spot that I can find it.
Ah!
There's a lot of ground to regain. Oh no.
Okay. Alright. Huh?
That's so license yet. Nope. There we go. Alright, back to the museum. Ink theory.
Wow! My ink, man, my ink.
This is actually a lot different.
Yeah.
More. Dead man's playing in this case? Question mark. Probably trade at least. Clean up this mess. Okay, that was a conflict. did it.
Okay, well, let's see how this goes.
I almost stopped the Booyah Bomb with the back.
Bet we got it.
So cool. Well, we won anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
That's years wandering.
Boink.
Hey, Billy the
44.
Splat Pilot. An Ink Resista. And the Sheldon license.
And the kitchen sink.
That too. I could also go with a with this washer because I haven't actually gotten the thing for the. Actually, you know what? For the walls. You asked for the kitchen sink. I need to show them my Deco, so. I'm pretty sure I have to need it. Squid Syndicate, nice. Still got time.
Oh, I almost fell in the water. Oops.
Forgot there was a place you can fall in the water here. Yeah, you can. Just, you can have an indoor pool around this battle. You know, like you do. Oh no, how did they get behind me? No, now I'm off there. Now I'm off the heavy deco. Now I'm really wishing I had that behind. So, coming right back. Figures, doesn't it?
Oh, frick!
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Ow!
Maybe? Question mark?
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, unfortunately that last push into our base really didn't help. Picked out lifestyle. Defender. Okay, that's not the most reliable. And battle time.
Right.
Battle. Surgeon
Oh,
Shipyard. And
here we go.
oh boy. Twin Syndicate.
Versus No Name.
Someday I'll catch old No Name. Oh no. Great. Oh, that really. How? I'm not complaining, but how? How did I kill that? I died to the Booyah Bomb, and I threw one lob that apparently managed to reach the person who threw it all the way down there.
Wow.
I couldn't replicate that if I tried.
Yeesh.
What the no? That would hurt my brain.
Yeah.
That-
Sounds like a puzzler. Look at all down there.
Look at that. Anything else? I'll make you pull back. Oh no. Oh hey there, jellyfish over there. I didn't ever notice that. Hi jellyfish. I'm falling to my death.
Oh, hi. Never mind. Nice.
Yeah. First press the advantage. Every second counts.
Yeah. Whoa. All right.
Full frequenting introvert. Peppy Squid Sisters fan.
Mm-hmm.
points and another shell. A
Yeah.
clam. Pearl. You have it.
A sea creature shell. A pearly clam. Hug defender. That is an interesting word.
Yeah, we'll be hug rulers eventually.
Yeah.
Which is also interesting sounding.
Mm-hmm.
That did so is handshake defender, but eh.
5-year planning assistant manager.
Eh.
Oh boy, get ready for snips.
Yeah, sniper and a jet squad for rifle. Oh, crap.
I just got like triple pincered or something. Oh frick!
Really? Dang.
Okay, well, I traded with the ink back, but whatever.
Not hit anybody with that.
Oh hey, I got some with my ink storm.
Kraken. This is probably a horrible idea.
Yeah, Kraken.
Not again! I swear if I fall through the second time. And we traded. Okay, noted. Using Kraken around the center is dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, good to know.
Very high probability of falling into a giant grate under the bridge.
That's one way to say yes. The big grate under the bridge.
Yep. There are jellyfish hiding under it, evidently. I found that out the hard way. I should say hi while I fell to my doom. All natural fist. Fascinating bookworm. Pretty cool off the hook fan, it said. Where'd that go? And another conch shell. can't hit from that height. That's weird. Anyways, to battle.
Right, go.
I'm starting ship run again. I can't believe we had another splash that so soon.
It just feels so fast, I swear.
Yeah.
Like, I know they're like monthly things, but it feels so fast.
I still wonder if they should have come up with something more.
Damn it.
Otherwise,
Oh, right.
deal. Oh. Ah.
Nice!
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, maybe, I don't know.
Hard to say. You got a lot of green in there, orange.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I do need to use the restroom though, so I'm gonna hop out a minute and take a short break to go do that.
Team Hug won a 10x. I believe that might be up. Yep.
Yeah, that might be probably. Yeah.
Count shells. Experience ticket again.
First play of the day, I'll please do that. Oh, I got an experience for friends, so I'll keep that in mind for when my ticket runs out.
Need recovery up ticket.
Anyway, right. BRB. So yeah, but it turned out I didn't die. All right, so onward. Courthouse I had 3. Like, I was gonna add 3. Okay. Oh, and they're in a match. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah, it's so weird how we have these very interesting conversations just at the very right when we're ending our breaks.
Yeah.
Righty. So,
And with that, I actually have all of the currently available weapons.
nice.
You don't technically have to worry too much about grinding Shovel Knights at this point, but may as well finish this one while I'm playing it, plus I'm enjoying it so far.
Oh, right.
Actually, you never know, they could still release more weapons. The game's still young.
Yeah.
I don't even think we've reached the same weapon totals that you have, I don't think.
The game probably has about 3 in it. At least.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Like, at least another year, but... I mean, did Splatoon 2 go on for, like, 5 or so?
Yeah, Splatoon 2 went on for quite a while.
Yeah, there...
I'm still amazed we got Splatoon 3 on the Switch and not on the next console, whatever that is.
Yeah, like... apparently they're just really confident that the Switch can is... I mean, the Switch is still pretty sweet. Like, it's not...
Oh, it definitely is.
Like, it's not, like... Because, like, the Wii... I mean, I know the Wii U, like, they basically just had, like... Because, like, the Wii U was, like, an especially short lifespan, like, compared to the Wii.
Yeah, they kind of had to jump ship with the...
Yeah, they had to think of something else. Despite everything.
Yeah.
But I still think there were a lot of things that the game had, like a lot of like opportunities that the gamepad could have had, but there were just a bunch of things that like but for now that's pretty much in the hackers' hands right now for people who were like who homebrewing and developing like with homebrew in mind.
Yep.
And besides the Wii, I mean the Wii lifespan was especially long because of Just Dance.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they were like, Ubisoft was like, you know, we could just keep making them for the Wii because people are still because it's not like people who buy Just Dance games are like big gamers and all that. Like getting the most up-to-date console.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, pretty smart.
Oh, definitely, absolutely. No, I do wonder what Nintendo's next opening is.
Yeah, because it's like it's not really a like it's like I guess because the Switch is like it's kind of in a weird limbo between like portable and not.
Yeah.
So like they might just start treating it like a portable console like later on, and then go for the next thing.
Maybe.
But they really like to really like their gimmicks. Like really like a console with like have their consoles have like a thing, which
Again.
which always helps them
Doing
like
that.
differentiate their consoles.
Yeah.
At least after.
The gimmick that everyone questions at first, and then years later everybody copies.
Yeah, like it's never gonna catch on. Like
It
5
catches
years
on.
later, 5 years later, how the
5
heck?
years later, everyone's making.
Yeah.
5 years later, we have Xbox Connect.
Mhm. Oh boy.
And we have PlayStation doing their little handheld thing now for Live. They don't, which honestly feels more like the Wii U gamepad in how it's executed than the Switch, really.
Mm.
Which is just kind of interesting choice.
Okay. I think just the big problem with the Switch, other than the marketing, like, of just confusing people with the Wii name again.
Yeah.
Like, other than that was, like, the fact that the gamepad was basically part of the console.
Yeah.
Like there was, like, if one or the other broke, then you have to, like,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's a mistake they definitely rectified with the Switch, with letting you actually buy docks separately.
Yeah. Also like also region lock gamepads.
That too. I still do not understand why that was a thing.
Yeah, that. I mean, I had to go through quite a lot of loopholes just to replace my previous Wii U.
I believe it.
Because I needed another gamepad so I could actually transfer the data between Wii U's. But my first Wii U just completely ate the bucket.
That's a.
Or like disk drive actually, so, like it couldn't do anything. Like, or actually it wasn't that it completely lost sound. Like it wasn't able to.
Oh no.
Wasn't able to make any sound whatsoever. So I'm like even brought it to a few shops, like to do repair shops, and they were like, yeah, we have no idea what's wrong. Like it should be working, but it's not. We have no idea.
Oh, that's what you love to hear.
So I'm like, okay, alright, let's just place the Wii U. Okay, I need a second gamepad. Okay, get another gamepad. For, like, temporarily buy a second gamepad before returning it.
That sounds like a nightmare.
So I did get to see the, like, get to see the cute Pikmin, like, file transfer animation. That's all. Like, I always enjoyed that about when, like we're transferring from Wii to Wii U, or just, like,
Yeah.
that they just use the Pikmin for that.
Yeah, that was really cute.
Like, even for the 3DS, they did that.
Yeah.
Like, it's clear that someone at Nintendo really liked the Pikmin, because they kept showing up in the most inane places. But
I don't blame them. The Pikmin are great.
yeah, it's just sometimes it's hard. It just takes a while for the game to actually pick up, I suppose.
Yeah, that it does.
Or get off the ground floor. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Pikmin 5 in 2035.
uh. Honestly, I'm curious what they'll do because Pikmin 4 was insane, and honestly, I love it.
I mean, as much as I would have loved to have been able to control 4 captains and just keep going with that gag.
Yeah. That
Like,
would have been funny, but that would have probably gotten a little ridiculous eventually.
Yeah. But instead, we got a 2-player mode, or like a 2-player versus mode that basically just so that you can control 2 different. So 2 players just fight against each other or something like that. Like that's what the Dandori battles were basically.
Yep.
There's the 4, because you got the dog and because the dog is Ochi is basically just another captain, or as we know him.
Yeah.
Just with additional buffs and the ability to jump.
Yep.
I was worried about Ochi being like overpowered because because it just like at first it just felt like it wasn't like it was probably like it was gonna make Pikmin a bit too easy, but then I got really used to having him around.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He definitely makes some bosses a lot less terrifying.
yeah.
But do I spoil or no?
Sure.
The flipping what the mana legs. There's a lot. Yes, scary
I did discotheque, like spider.
Yeah. No, the spider with a gun.
Oh right. Yeah, you can just go right underneath and just keep firing because just keep throwing Pikmin at it because unlike in Pikmin 2 where there was like literally no limit of how many Pikmin can get shot.
Yep.
Like shot, it could like there's now a hard a hard limit now.
Yep.
But you could still avoid all the shots by just going underneath and just going straight underneath.
Yep. I still want to know who had that idea. They're like, all right, we need another boss for the Arachnor family. What do? We give it a gun.
Yeah.
We give it a submachine gun.
Yeah, that's what they. Just bring back all. They pretty much just wanted to bring back as many enemies as they could from previous Pikmin games, like 1 and 2.
Oh, they definitely did.
Like it was definitely a love letter for Pikmin fans,
Oh,
especially
sure.
especially now that they built or made it so that all the Pikmin games are now available on Switch.
Yeah, too, which honestly was really impressive.
Like how often could you say that not a retro game or not a not like one of their original old because it's not like Super Mario Brothers where you can just put it on another service and emulate it. It's just they literally had to make a port for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, heck, they had to go through Pikmin 2 and remove all the product placement because that was probably easier than going back and getting all the permissions again.
Yeah.
Which on one hand kind of sucks, on the other hand, I get it. Because that would probably have been way too much of a headache to go through for a remake.
Yeah. Though I do find it, I still find it funny that there is still or just the amount of well, not really product placement, but just some the amount of in self-referential stuff in the treasures in 4 there were.
Oh, yeah,
there was just a disc for Wave Racer Blue Storm of all things.
Yep. I mean, you don't have to get permission from anyone if you reference it yourself.
Yeah. You could just get I'm just like, it's just such a strange, just a random game, like such a interesting, like just out of nowhere game, like okay, specifically Blue Storm. And all I really know about it is just it's the Wave Racer 64 sequel, and that has a secret, like where you can make the announcer very sarcastic.
That. I love that.
And very sassy. They're like, oh, Turbo. Like I'm not gonna lie, man. Like great. Like if I think just grab someone, like just like grab like the most done intern and just said, here, go ham.
Yep.
Just like here's the original line. Just go. Just don't hold back. On like, are you sure you want me to not hold back? Like, maybe not swear. Like, okay.
Hold it back. Don't raise the age rating, but otherwise.
Yeah, don't raise the age rating. We'll let you know if you have to scale back. But for now, just
within the age rating, but otherwise go nuts.
mm-hmm.
But there were some really clever treasure ideas in Pikmin 4.
Yeah. The
puzzle series where you have to collect all the pieces to actually see what it is.
Yeah. Like, it was, like... Also, the 3 different music boxes that you could find were pretty cute. Because you had to carry them in order for them to actually play the song. It's like you want to go on Dandori, but you also want to hear what the song has to say. So you have to like hear the rest of the song.
That series, the thinking toy robot,
the Joy-Con.
Oh yeah, the Joy-Cons too. The little colored swords that kinda... I always feel a bit like a reference to the Marvel series from there too. That were like crystallized emotions. The little what they call them, I think. It's like the different logs you got to for the Pikmin and the treasure log. Those are always fun to read, especially me, points at biologist in the name. I love Olimar's in particular.
Yeah.
I mean, Louis are always funny because, you know, for obvious reasons. But
just because, like, the strange ways that the strange creative ways to cook some of these things are kind of,
yeah,
very out there.
That they are.
Like, very few things he ever says that he would say is unedible.
Yep.
Triple kill.
Nice. Louis is something else.
Yeah, he's just... There's a lot of depth if there... Like, there's quite a bit of depth to his character if you look deep enough. This is the thing.
Yeah.
As long as, like... well, at least in 2. In 3, he kind of gets just devolved into food.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is a shame, but... eh.
Yep.
Because it's actually possible to... Because it's possible to just... To actually, like from subtext in Pikmin 2, like, gather that Louis was, like... Louis basically had to, like, was forced to clean up like clean off his plate, or like eat everything off his plate because his grandma didn't want him to starve, and
Yeah.
kind of just and the things that he would and like things he would eat, like kind of just led to just
Inspirational!
yes, inspirational amount of food ideas, I suppose.
Yep.
Sometimes I do wonder if the moderator can hear me.
It feels like it sometimes.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Now, that's one thing I did miss in Pikmin 4 is I missed the letters that came from 1 and 2, and I kind of had that similar feeling in 3 to an extent. But at least I kind of got the day reports with the crew.
Yeah. Because like the reports did also change with depending on on the day. You didn't really get much else except for like the meetings afterward, but they didn't really change all that much.
There were some good conversations there.
Yeah, there were
nice
there were some good ones. But there's just something about like getting getting letters or just getting a captain's log that you can read back every on the previous days.
I think I've heard Pikmin 4 described as bringing back the nightmares of both Pikmin 1 and 2 players, and I mean they did manage to pull it off.
Yeah.
As with you know who from 2 and a certain surprise enemy from 1.
Yeah, that Gloomy guy was very was quite a surprise. I mean, I saw the I saw the egg. I was like, wait, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
They did. They did.
And I immediately started panicking, and be like, I need to, thinking I need to destroy that egg. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't bring that enemy back. No, you should destroy that egg if you can. Though to be fair, it got significantly nerfed since Pikmin 1.
It did, yeah.
But it does have that roar. Like still has the roar that will freaking mess you up, and it doesn't have a limit of how many it can kill if you're silly enough to tell your Pikmin to charge from the front.
Yep.
Because I've lost it. Back in the LP, I did, like in the streams, I did lose a night because I decided to charge straight to the front, and it just nommed like all of them immediately.
Yep. No limit for room kills, and of course they had to give that element to the final boss too.
Yeah. And what a final boss that was! Like.
Oh yeah, no, probably one of my favorite final bosses out of the entire series now. Easily.
Yeah. It's such a great because it's one of those fights that you can't do it fast, super fast, because Pikmin games have always been allowed you to defeat enemies relatively fast, but a final boss but sometimes you want the final boss to last longer and not just be such an easy foe in the end.
Yep. I love the lore implications you get from the Encyclopedia entry of that guy. Particularly Olimar's. You know what I'm talking about with that?
Not quite.
Yeah, there's a, for Olimar's log of the final boss, there's some interesting implications. That I'm debating if I should explain or not, because it would technically be heavy spoilers.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I know about the I know about like the photo, like there were like a bunch of like photographs like around some of the levels where they were just where there are dogs in them, and like, huh, these look very similar to Ochi here.
Yeah.
Like, doggy.
There's a line in the I think it's in Olimar's Wikipedia entry for the final boss that says. Here's the problem. I can't explain the implications here without getting into heavy story spoilers.
It's the big dog.
Yeah, the big dog. Yeah. Well, I guess full spoilers for the plot of the latter half of the game, but
Yeah.
it's implied in the log that the only reason that the dog cells work for Pete's sakes. Team Fist Bump won 100x battle.
I thought times 10 for taking this up over here.
Nice. Yeah, so there's a line in Olimar's entry of the Wikipedia that if you read it, he hints that the only reason the sample from the giant dog works to cure Ochi is because the giant dog would be over 90%, have an over 99% genetic match with Ochi.
Huh.
Implying that the space dog and the PNF 404 dog are closely related.
Huh.
There's also a few other lines of people going, "Huh, there's dogs on this planet," and I'm just here thinking, that's a very suspicious close match to be a coincidence. Are they implying that
The dogs
that
have
all the
humans.
various, yeah, well, more so that, you know, like the Hokatoshans and all the other, and possibly a lot of these other plants are descendants from humans,
Huh.
and that their dogs are descended from humans. I mean, that's how I interpreted
Right.
that when I read that. I'm like, huh, that's a weird thing to point out. Is that what we're implying here? Is that what happened to humanity in this world? They just abandoned Earth and went off to a bunch of planets and became really tiny and also lost the ability to breathe oxygen. Well, actually, that's not terribly unrealistic, because oxygen can be very poisonous.
Okay.
And,
Okay. I'm just gonna just take a brief break, just to look at that real quick. The weird things we do on streams these days.
yep. Oh, you're looking at the entry question mark?
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, I brought it up. I described it out loud, so we wouldn't have to do that. But okay.
Well, I mean, I already just
You know what? You're the boss.
whatever. I already said it was a big doggy. So, and it's been like a while since the streams of it. So I'm just
No, you're the boss. I
question
mean,
marks.
you know, I don't. I don't like to try to bring in spoiler details from other games and different games, but it. Yeah, rescue day. I think I ended up finishing on around day 50 myself, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Actually, how much more time do I have till I get the Sheldon license? Because I'm kind of wanting to switch to a different weapon. A few more matches. I'll stick with it for a little longer. He's not at the bottom of the list, funnily enough.
Yeah, there's the night stuff. Like, So
And I believe I think it's all of my. Oh yeah, and
Mesenchymal established the ocean as a game canine creature and cultivating with a glow sap. The current serum to return Ochi's beefified tail to once it been stirred. These results would indicate that a 99.9% of the canine data's DNA matches Ochi's, and that the only difference between Ochi and Moss may be the natural presence or absence of a leaf tail. If these two theories prove to be true, it would suggest the possibility that this ancient creature is a common ancestor to the two canine species from vastly remote star systems, and that perhaps there are even more hidden secrets out there that could hit the fascinating and inconceivable truth that the universe has yet to reveal.
okay, they were a lot more playing with that than I remember.
Yeah, because you had to go down a little bit further. The ultimate ride, plush and comfortable. I wish I could bring it home with me.
Yeah, good luck with that. I don't think that's gonna fit on the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's nice that Louis found a friend.
Yeah. Convenient for procuring ingredients, compact with a tight turning radius. It tastes good when practicing self-restraint.
Dang. Wow, Louis.
When I look at its ears, all I see is ears. Look at that mouth, I just want to put my hand in it. Just to see what would happen. I think I broke a tooth on one of these. I once had a dream that I was abducted by a winged specimen. A kitchen essential for used in for freezing ingredients and storing leftovers. Not meant to be ingested. Best used as bait.
Dang.
Tenderizing meat would be way too difficult. Like you'll see its legs are sprouted and sprouting a dense layer of hair. Latte and oil would add a fragrant spice to your dish. Way too spicy for a salad, no matter what color blood you use. Huh.
Oh,
doesn't smell alive for the glow Pikmin.
Huh. Yeah, they're not particularly subtle with that implication either, are they?
Yeah.
And
inedible, known to cause mass hysteria, followed by leg spasms and internal thunderings. Egg tastes best when smoked. Right. The flavor of the belly and the head is pleasantly warming. Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, just a mutated Mamuda.
Yep.
Anyway, right, this is a Splatoon stream.
Yeah, right, sorry about that. I did not expect you to pull up the stick encyclopedia.
Oh, duh.
You know what? I really should be surprised at your brand of chaos, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's chaos, man. Chaos. That's what chaos is what I do.
Yeah, but 99.9, that is kind of, like, that's almost, I find it kind of crazy that they're implying that.
You're like, huh. Like, and I guess saying that the universe is not ready for has not yet, or this has not been revealed to the universe, and
which
kind
of yeah. Yeah, that almost feels a little coy. Which, come to think of it, you think they noticed that they're all very close, which would explain why all these different plants have seemingly similar looking races on them.
Yeah, they just have it's just this planet is just very big.
Yeah, very big, or
compared to them.
Possibly. And that's just funny to imagine how that would happen. Although, probably the most believable part of that is losing the ability to breathe oxygen, because, I mean, we take it for granted, but oxygen is a fairly poisonous gas.
Hmm.
I mean, the only reason we don't die from breathing it is because our bodies have evolved a means of dealing with the types of toxins it creates when it reacts with things.
Huh.
But any organism that hasn't, and there are a lot of organisms on this planet that haven't, they will die from exposure. There are things on this planet that will die from oxygen exposure.
Crazy.
You usually microbes that live deep in the soil where there's obviously not a lot of oxygen naturally. In fact, if I might be misremembering this, but I think the introduction of oxygen actually straight up caused a mass extinction.
Oh!
Yeah.
Lovely!
Because it's a byproduct of photosynthesis, and it's very reactive and can mess up the machinery of living organisms very easily. Joining the room. Very easily. Our bodies have to design specific anti-oxygen measures. It's already open or closed. Oh, that's an old. Oh, that's an old message.
I opened it and closed it, and then I opened it again. Because I saw someone else, and I was like, maybe I'll try going in there and be like, oh, they closed. Okay. Okay. All right. Back to the Splatoon.
There we go.
Anyway, and it was also
back to your regular scheduled Splatoon.
But it was also close to the 2-hour mark, so I was like, those they gave me my. We're gonna at least get like one game. We're gonna hopefully get one game in, so I can at least finish up this ticket.
Oh yeah. But that is really. Yeah, so no, if you're ever wondering why a lot of health foods talk about antioxidants, yeah, they're called antioxidants for a reason. They're things that deal with toxic oxygen byproducts that get produced just from it being in your body.
Huh.
Or rather help you deal with them. One of those byproducts being hydrogen peroxide, which we use as a disinfectant, precisely because it's good at killing things that don't normally breathe oxygen.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what to do with this information. Other than be concerned, or be somewhat concerned, but also realize that that's probably just, or that's just something that, like, it doesn't change how my body, like, acts. It's just knowing what's in my body.
Yep.
It's like knowing what a hot dog has inside of it. It's like it doesn't change its taste, though it might change your your interpretation, maybe.
That the human body is infinitely complex, and really, any organism, heck, even single cells are have infinite nuances when you get down to it. What can I say? My title ain't just for show there.
Yep. Ah, frick!
Dang, it got sharked. Carbon roller. Yeah, that's why antioxidants are such a big thing. And since this is relevant to a previous Splatfest, the reactivity of oxygen is a big reason why it's something astrobiologists look for when looking for potentially habitable planets. Because that's
I mean, it makes sense to look for oxygen. Look for like reactions to oxygen.
Reactions to oxygen and oxygen itself in its gaseous state, because it's so reactive that unless something's actively producing it constantly, you don't expect it to exist in the atmosphere for very long. And of course, the thing actively making it would be something that's photosynthesizing.
Right.
I bring that up because, you know, Aliens was a flatbed, so I figured it's relevant.
Yeah.
Bless you.
I got to with my sneeze. Clearly. I'd be concerned if my sneezes were acted like blobs.
Yeah, that might want to get that checked out.
Yeah. Okay, well, traded.
Yeah.
Well,
Oxygen, liquid water are the common ones. That's often people often look for.
Because I know that like Mars was a popular a popular choice for colonization because of signs of water.
Yep. Yep. Specifically, Mars has ice caps.
Right.
So, frozen ice caps, and of course there was a whole thing a long time ago where someone, I don't remember the name off the top of my head, was convinced he saw a canal system on Mars, which later turned out to be just likely him misseeing it and likely him being mistaken. Which, I mean, with the kind of telescopes he was working with in his era, fair. Like, you'd be looking at basically a blurry red blob.
Yeah, like canyons, like. Yeah.
Right? So probably just canyons, but
Still, like. And like.
I mean, both Mars and Venus could theoretically have been habitable at one point. Just very much not now.
It's just, yeah, but I think Venus is just really, really hot because of all that gas.
Yep, it's insanely dense, largely CO2 atmosphere.
Ink blot of
Probably.
Ink blot academy. Oh, atoms. Like.
Oh yeah, Adam is team. Oh yeah, Team Hug. Huh.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. Okay. Alright.
I think
And yeah, that room got full again.
well.
Oh well. Okay. Man, everyone just has like teams of 3, man. Oh yeah. Alright. Alrighty. Well, make a room. Make us the room.
Yeah.
Damn it. And going back to sword.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with the Blob Lobber till I get the ticket because I'm so close to it now, but once I get it, I'll probably switch back to, probably just the N-Zap or something else similar.
Sounds like a plan.
Inkblot Arcami and Manta Marina. Yeah, Venus is a very interesting planet. It's around the same size as Earth. About the same strength of gravity. If it wasn't for its insanely dense atmosphere that is largely CO2 and sulfuric acid,
Just keeping in all that heat. Like,
yep.
Like it's hotter than Mercury, and Mercury is right there.
Mercury is the closest planet to the sun.
And it's not. Venus is hotter. Like it's.
Yep.
Like wild.
Yep. But it is theoretically possible. It may have been just as habitable as Earth at one point, although that would have been a long time ago at this point.
Right.
And we have really no way of knowing because it's suspected that much of the surface was basically destroyed by rampant volcanic eruption, so
Right.
if anybody built anything there, it's not there anymore.
They're basically saying that the entire planet was Pompeii.
For all intents and purposes, yes. the idea that happened comes
if
from
there
the
was
fact,
if there were even any ruins there to begin with.
yeah, if there was anything there to begin with, which we have really no way of knowing, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, if there were signs of like nuclear explosions there, then that'd be another thing. But
Yeah. But no, the best answer would be just volcanoes.
right.
Everywhere, volcanoes everywhere. The theory comes from the fact that the Venusian surface, at least the limited pictures that we have of it, are surprisingly pristine, too pristine. But there should be a lot more impact craters like we see on Mars and the Moon. So implying that a lot of the surface was recycled. For, to put it mildly. At least that's the long and short of it.
I'm just keeping their base, like holding down their base.
I'm doing the best I can to keep them out of our base, while also not dying. Speaking of aliens, I'm still reeling for how unconscious Facebook was from that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one for the history books.
Yep.
I don't think any of Splatfest or any Splatfest really got that. Like, cause like I mean even like because like back in like 1 and 2 when there were just only 2 options, there was not really much of a divide. Like it's not like you never really see like one get any really unanimous.
Yeah.
Or, and sometimes like the less popular choices became the winners out of the result of just a lot of people choosing the same one and then having to fight repeats and a lot of the other teams fighting inexperienced players.
Yep.
I mean, just adding the third one, just adding a third option, just added more chaos to the ranks.
It certainly did. Huh. There's that Sheldon light. Not that I have anything to spend it on at the moment, but we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. One more, and then I'll go and switch to the. And I better go and get my next ticket because I forgot to add that for after last time.
Yeah.
Yay. Still no sign of handshake.
Nope. I was joking earlier. Can we please not have this happen again?
Lol.
I'm kind of expecting handshake to be the lesser popular one because that handshaking seems extremely formal, so it's probably the least useful.
Right. Yeah.
At least at least useful greeting, whereas and that's what I imagine a lot of people are probably making a decision on if they're not deciding based on title or whichever ink color they prefer.
It's like they're like specifically choosing like Shiver to have like having ones that are not like popular choices. Just
Yeah, it does feel like it.
Or
Although I
trying to-
don't know if they could have predicted zombies would be so unpopular. Would be
right.
great.
They probably not like probably couldn't predict that. But I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe it's just me being like conspiracying all over the place, thinking they like that they're rigging this, like trying to rig it somehow. Trying to rig it without rigging.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I don't really know, because... I mean, I suppose you could do a poll. Try to do a poll, but even then, that's not... That's only give you... That would... Unless you shared that with the Splatoon player base, that wouldn't really give you any indication for how your individual player base would be. And even then, there's a lot of selection bias with that, even still. But you kind of can't avoid that with the server, honestly. Not fully. As a basic level, you're going to be selecting for people with a strong enough opinion to actually respond.
Right. Because I can't think of too many people being very passionate about handshakes or fist bumps.
Yeah.
Be like, no, they're like it's fist bump or butt.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's just. It is always interesting. There are a lot of. Oh god. Dancing around the Kraken.
Around the Kraken, pocket full of
And I lost.
Kraken. Okay, whatever. Okay.
Crud.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of a thing that's inherent to not just surveys, but really any type of, like, you know, like a good example is, you know, film or game reviews, especially audience scores, that, you know, all of the things being equal, inherently you're only selecting for people with strong opinion. Because people who don't have strong opinions probably aren't going to care enough to take the time out of their day to
Hopping
go
out.
on this web. Alrighty.
Yeah. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. People who don't have a Team Hug 110 Expel. Yeah. Hey, group experience up ticket.
Oh.
Actually, do I have any group money up tickets? I do not.
I have an experience group ticket, so I was planning on using the group experience ticket, so like if you don't have what?
I was thinking I'm gonna grind up. Where is it? I'm gonna put on a drink for ink recovery up.
Okay.
And the group tickets do stack with other types of tickets, like personal ones. They just don't stack with the same type of group bonus.
Right.
Yeah. Only people with strong opinions on something are going to take their time to go onto a website or onto a forum and actually fill it out. Or write down their thoughts. Or more often than not, it will be people who actually care enough to do that.
And you kind of want that, like want people who care enough to begin with.
Exactly.
But
That's true too.
because you don't want people to just be like, okay, just filling out random things just for, like, just to get through it.
Pretty much.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wash my shirt.
Actually, that's a good idea. I should do that too.
Cause my shirt is not like doesn't quite have the stuff that I care too much about, really. Well, okay. Hey, times 100 for Huggy.
Nice. Not to circle back to Pikmin, but I do wonder if they'll keep Louie as the main antagonist for the next game too.
I don't know. I don't even know at this point.
I feel like they've made him some type of antagonist for every game that he's been in, pretty much.
Yeah.
Since his introduction,
Like whether or not he was, in 2 he wasn't. We don't even know if he was even conscious.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. 3 he just to be fair, from his perspective he was just defending himself because from all he could tell he was kidnapped.
Yeah. True. Okay.
But I mean,
Yeah,
kidnapped and and trying to survive, but it does. And since we're playing, also created room. And 3, and 4, I'm like, I have no idea. Like, if
You know,
I don't even know how he even got there.
Yeah. I think it's implied he was sent after he was sent there to look for Olimar. Which I have to ask, does nobody else work at the stinking company?
Yeah, you know what? I do wonder. Like
Is it just those 3?
Yeah, cause the president, just maybe the president was just really excited to go to the planet. Like, I just wanted an adventure or something, and decided to go. But or maybe they were in the middle of layoffs and Olimar wasn't wasn't terminated because he was lost.
Maybe. I mean, they did. I mean, he did have to sell off his ship to pay off the debt that Louis caused.
Yeah.
And that's.
I mean, space buddies. Yeah, totally.
Space buddies, yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
space buddies.
Space buddies. I love the fact that works implies that those actually exist.
Yeah. Like the fact that the president believed it, meant that those have to have existed or have to exist at some point, or just
The president is really gullible. I mean, this is
or
the
very
guy who actually.
or it's very believable.
Yeah. I mean, this is the same president who took out a loan who accidentally took out a loan from the flipping black hole mafia instead of an official bank. So
right.
You never know with him. The black hole is a great name for a thinking mafia spoof loan sharks, though.
Right.
That's. You know, the famous all devouring voids of the universe that result from the collapse of really massive stars.
Well, I took out two before I took out two with my hammer before I got splatted. At their base.
I still remember when those, honestly, that whole President Fugitive arc was so funny too.
I just spent like, his whistle as a car horn was also like golden. That was just perfect.
Yep. Got him. Alright, prepare the base.
Okay.
Dang. No, but it is funny to me how they just decided to make Louis straight up an antagonist for 4.
Yeah, I just like I'm so, I'm still a little bewildered. Like I think the motive was mostly just like he just wanted to be left alone or something like that.
Pretty much, he just wants to. Seems like he just wants to stay on that planet for some reason. Considering he literally straight up, tries to leafify when 2 of the Kopai crew.
Yeah.
And like Olimar had the excuse of also being leafified himself and maybe not being fully in his right mind, and from a certain point of view you could argue that that's the best way to save them, because at least it lets them live, at least it lets them not die of suffocation.
Right.
But still, also. But then Louis just doing that for reasons?
Yeah.
What?
We're on the ship.
Oh, finally made it to the ship. And then how in the earth did he tame the freaking giant dog?
No idea.
And I guess that dog is just very, maybe it's a puppy, I guess, I don't know.
Big puppy.
A big puppy.
Big puppy.
I mean, when you think of the relative sizes, he realistically would be an actually pretty small dog, even if he looks terrifyingly giant to us in game.
Right. He's very hairy.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that was lovely. Sparked again, dang it.
Oh, crap.
Oh, base too. Really? Dead fish. Alright, prepare the base as quickly as possible. Ah, I got point blank by the way. Hammer.
Where? Oh, no, 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 no. I might just have another half hour in me of this.
Yeah. I don't know if T-Rex will end up joining at some point. I know. Maybe. Okay. It is weird having the swap it start a little earlier now, though. Yeah, you know, thinking daylight savings.
Yeah, fallback. This was very important. I mean, it gives you that extra hour of sleep, but yeah. That's flatted by a rando.
Okay.
Not so. That pain will repeat.
Give this Restorative response. excited, Rando.
Frick! I got bounced around somewhere. I bounced off the paintbrush, probably.
Knock that heavy killer. Oh, under heavy fire. Oh, where did that roller come from? That's it right here.
I got one of the invaders. Yay.
Yeah, well, reload.
Ah, I couldn't throw it in time. Meh. The hammer.
Yeah,
404.
close there, but that last push from them really did not help.
40.4. When something is not found only 40% of the time, like 10%, or I don't know, whatever.
Champion.
Hug champion. We might be able to get to ruler at least.
I don't know about tonight unless we end up going for longer if T-Rex is on it, but that should be able to before the end of the process. Hopefully. And we got till 7 on Sunday. Cool.
And I also kind of wanted to do something tonight as well. So but
Ah, okay. Oh, I see. That's why you're saying about another half hour.
yeah, probably.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Out time.
But yeah, I don't want to ruin the surprise. It's more Pikmin. It's more Pikmin 4, totally.
We do the Piclopedia reading stream before Mistake can. Honestly, I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be fun.
There's 3 different characters to you that all have entries. Very.
I know. Although Louis are thankfully mercifully brief.
Yeah. Like,
the two.
like it's not really, like there's not really much you could say about cooking something other than like without going into total prose.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, cooking is an art, but. Stuck. Nice.
I managed to score a wipeout before I went down.
Yeah.
Get rid of that beacon.
I'm done.
If you're just gonna run around, let me reload. Thank you.
Ah! I'll take that. No!
Oi!
Ay, ay, ay.
Couldn't get them out of our base, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm curious how she'll react to Olimar's readings because I know Masei does know quite a bit about especially marine bio and a lot about trying to think of the appropriate term, but avian birds.
Yep. Bird science.
But there's a term I can't remember it off the top of my head though. But yeah, ichthyology is bugs, which is, I mean, what all of the Pikmin enemies are bugs for the most part. So that's most of what they draw on there. Well, aside for the things that are the flip of the water wraith. Oh yeah, the dogs, and then whatever the dump the water wraith is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Eldritch Nightmares. Eldritch Nightmares from other dimensions.
Yeah.
I do find it interesting how they took the time in the logs to explain why the purple Pikmin jump actually makes that thing vulnerable.
Yeah, like just the. Like you're more like I feel like you're most likely to find a purple Pikmin when in that mission or in that tunnel.
Yeah, most likely. Because in 2, I don't think they give a reason. I think they just give you the
Gravitational.
purple. Well, in 4 they mentioned gravitational waves, which is hilarious coming from someone who knows what those are.
Right. But I don't think they explain it in 2. You just kind of had to figure it out. Like just kind of figure it out. From the fact that they give you the purple, it's be like, okay, they give now you're actually giving another color that's besides blue.
Yeah.
What do we do with that?
Yeah, exactly. Just
like throw it at them. Nope. Throw it near them. Okay.
Yep. They're basically like, all right, here's this thing you didn't have up to this point, and now you have to kill this thing. Well, figure it out, but we're not going to give you an actual lore reason for why that worked.
Right.
Although it is kind of funny saying that the purple Pikmin create gravitational waves when they land. So for context, the gravitational waves are ripples in space-time that's predicted by some interpretation of Einstein's theory of relativity, and technically everything produces gravitational waves in some form. Waves in any moving mass does, although usually very minuscule and practically impossible to detect. Detectable and I guess the game never specifies how strong they have to be to actually, affect the purple Pikmin. the thinking water race vulnerable, but the only gravitational waves we can detect are from black holes crashing into each other. Yup.
So I guess the purple Pikmin are just that dang heavy.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
Either that, or either that, or compared to PNF 404, the purple Pikmin make enough of a gravitational wave for their size of life form, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, realistically, it might just be that there doesn't need a particularly strong one to collapse the dimensions. But, but you know, it's just funny to think about because, oh yeah, the gravitational waves we've for sure detected, you know, from merging black holes in the last seconds before they merge. Which technically are much weaker by the time they actually reach the Earth. So they're extremely weak by the time they get here, but... So, you know, the purple Pikmin making something at that level is still ridiculous, but not as ridiculous.
Right. Just that dang thick.
Yep.
Ay, yummy.
No, but it was cool that they brought back so many classics, though.
Yeah.
And we even got a successor to Gulix in the form of a Fulix.
Also, I'm glad that they didn't bring back those like bombing quintet, not bombing quintet. Those bugs those balloon bugs that drop bombs.
The Korean Doriji bugs. Or
yes. Korean Doriji bugs.
I'm so glad those aren't back.
Those things were so just.
Those things were a pain.
And they were terrifying to have to deal with because, yeah, no limit of how many Pikmin could die to those.
Yeah, no limit, and they can just just get new bombs ready so quickly.
Just out of nowhere.
Yep. And because the caves in Pikmin 2 were randomly generated, you could get some really just unbalanced positioning for those guys.
Yes, and very mean areas.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just end up spawn very close to one.
Yep. That's one thing I will say about Pikmin 2's caves. The problem isn't necessarily the really mean enemies or even the really devious traps. It's the problem that it's random. In a game that is essentially a form of RTS.
Yeah, you're not there's not much you can really plan ahead for, and
yep.
And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they realized that players were just constantly resetting over and over again when doing those.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When they lose a Pikmin, or when they lose any of lose a bunch of their Pikmin in those.
Yep. And because of the way the random generation works, sometimes it's legitimately better to just keep resetting and hope you get a better RNG, a better floor layout.
Yeah.
It's just not great, because random in a game, especially in map generation, is not bad. I mean,
it definitely has its place. I mean, a lot of procedurally generated rims is a popular thing for sure.
I mean, heck, sticking with
yeah.
I mean, sticking with strategy games, the Civ games use procedurally generated maps, and it works really well for that series. specifically because it's not pure randomness. There is, well, a procedure.
Right. So like Pikmin, I mean both, yeah, and Pikmin 2 was like it was because it was like they had just I mean it was like the early procedural procedural generation of like, okay, just make sure you have this stuff, like these things, and go wild. And put them in this range or this something like this and that and all the other things.
Holy crud!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the second I saw those squid beacons everywhere. I knew we were in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen in ranked how bad a map for squid beacons can be, and it's. I wish I could replicate that whenever I carry a weapon with them, but. Oof.
It's tricky.
Because then you just get enemies coming basically from everywhere. But yeah, I think this was Chugga's playthrough. I remember where he got a floor layout one time that literally put one of those stinking Korean Dirigibugs out of reach of. Inside of a wall where he couldn't attack it, but it could still throw bombs at him.
Yeah, that.
I do distinctly remember. I remember that happening when I watched that LP.
That was yeah, there was some very there's a reason I've only played Pikmin 2 once.
Mm.
Or played it through once all the way through. There were just some
Boot Rock and Squid Syndicate.
Yeah.
Cheaper Quartet.
There were just some interesting the tunnels just there were times where the tunnels were just not fun.
Yeah.
And Pikmin 4 tunnels the tunnel the holes are actually set, so you can actually prepare for them or strategize. Because one of the appeals of Pikmin was the replay value of being able to play again and then with prior knowledge.
Yep.
And Pikmin 2 intentionally was made as as a way as a dash of randomness, basically.
Yep. And while randomness can definitely add a replay value, I mean, I feel like I mentioned Civ earlier, but those games would not be as endlessly replayable as they are if the map numbers are more limited.
Right.
But the little bit of randomness helps make each game feel a bit more unique, and for a game where matches are guaranteed to go, where a quick match is 2 to 3 hours, you kind of need that.
Right.
You know, those 4X games, those games go on for way longer than any RTS.
Right.
I think they do the case
And RTSs are kind of built on just on the general idea of just of starting from scratch and then world domination basically, or something like that. So that's those are very fitting so it makes sense there be randomness to rearrange the maps or at least make it so that they have I mean, well, my only point of reference to for most RTS is Age of Empires, and knowing that how Age of Empires Age of Empires 2 how it lays out things it specifically how it specifically notes or tells people or make sure that everyone has at least access to at least the same amount of resources, like at the start, like in their immediate area, like the same amount of sheep, like at least a boar nearby, so that, to bait near the town center,
Yep.
like
Holy
a few mines.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I think I'm burnt out here now.
Yeah, me too a little bit. Well, yeah, this.
Let's check. Yeah, we'll try again next tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyway. Well, I'm gonna go just turn in my shells.
Oh yeah. Team Handshake won the 10x battle, so they also exist somewhere.
Yay. Got a banner. Got a guitar.
Oh, Wendy Fennekin is on Team Handshake.
Got a ticket. A drink ticket. For swim speed. Watchful band leader.
For the 10x win.
I got another experience up ticket. What does Harmony have? For me now. Hey. Oh, got a
big Harmony in a hot
minute. Mesmerizing lyricist. I got a fresh card pack. And all repeats.
Nice. Actually, come to think of it. Oh, yeah. Let's see what Harmony has. Yeah. I guess to wrap up the RTX and random thing, I mean, neighborly engine. What? Huh. Okay then. I don't even know anymore.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was still on the RTS thing.
No, that was the title I just got from Harmony.
Nice.
No, that was the title I just got from Harmony. It said neighborly engine.
Wow.
So yeah, no, what I was gonna say is the CNC games for the most part don't actually have random maps. You have a selection of different multiplayer maps. Although granted, in those games you really only ever have to worry about one resource.
Yeah,
well,
like I've
two
noticed
technically.
that it's pretty much just the crystals.
Yep.
As well as your own soldiers, but
yep, your own soldiers and base power, and that's it. Just the
right. Yeah. I learned that the hard way when realizing wait, what's this power thing? Oh, my map disappeared.
Yep.
Okay.
Power becomes an important thing to manage in the later games too, since they start adding more systems around it, especially in the Red Alert games. Which I believe that's a thing you can even do in Red Alert 1 as well. Well, is mess with other people's power, or well, the allies can.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we'll do something relevant to something that happened today. So, here, beat.